We're doing NFL player props here on Thrive Fantasy. So before I get started, there's a link in the description below to sign up for Thrive Fantasy, or you can use promo code TUFF to sign up. Thrive Fantasy will match 100% of your first deposit. They got some promos going on right now for new users only here. You can see the Trevor Lawrence 0.5 total is going to be a free prop. The Trevor Lawrence slash the prop promo in every 25 people that take the over on this one. They're going to drop this line by 5 yards. And then the Najee Harris free promo as well for this weekend here is at 0.5 total yards. They also have currently a Nikola Jokic free prop here for Saturday or for Sunday, Christmas Day, 0.5 total points here. So a ton of free promos here, a ton of free props on Thrive Fantasy currently. What I like about Thrive Fantasy also is the multipliers are the highest in the industry. You're looking at 2 of 2. You win 3.6x your entry. 3 of 3 is 6.2x. 4 of 4 is 11x. And then, again, highest in the industry, 5 of 5 correctly is 20.5x your entry amount. So $10 bet wins $205 here. So, again, if you're not yet signed up for Thrive, make sure you guys use the link in the description below, or you can use promo code TUFF to sign up. Thrive will match 100% of your first deposit. They also have these new user promos you guys going on right now. The Trevor Lawrence free prop, Najee Harris free prop, along with the Nikola Jokic Christmas Day 0.5 total points free prop as well. But we're looking at some NFL props here on Thrive Fantasy for the Week 16 slate. This isn't going to be specifically just for Thursday Night Football. I'm looking at, just some props here that I'm going to be adding here along with these promos. So let's get into it, you guys. So first, I'm obviously going to take the Trevor Lawrence 0.5 total pass yards here to add to my parlay. Along with, the Najee Harris here at 0.5 total yards. Both of these are obviously completely free. But for this example here, I'm going to take the Najee Harris 0.5 total rush yards as the first prop that I'm going to select to add to this. I'm targeting this 3 out of 3 correctly, 6.2x your entry amount. So again, let's get into it. So the first one that I like here is going to be Travis Etienne here over 69.5 rush yards tonight against Jacksonville and the New York Jets. Now this game, I made the PrizePicks video and I talked about the specific players in that video, but the weather is looking like it's going to be pretty horrible for this game, so I expect both teams to have to run the ball quite a bit. And Travis Etienne, he had that injury these little 3 games here against Tennessee, Detroit, and Baltimore, where he did not play that well. This Tennessee game, which Tennessee's elite against the run, 1.9 yards per carry, but had a nice bounce back game against a tough defense like Dallas. Had 19 carries in that game for 103 yards, and Jacksonville won that game. But we just need 70 rush yards here, I believe, from Etienne tonight, which I do think he's going to get around 16 plus carries. And if we take a look at his attempts here, anytime he's gotten over 17 carries, he's gone well over 100 yards. He has this game against the Giants where he got 114 yards in just 14 carries. And even down here against Indianapolis Colts, 10 carries for 86 yards. And down here against Houston, 10 carries for 71 yards. The yards per carry have been extremely strong for ETN multiple times this season. Anytime a running back can get over 4 yards per carry, in my opinion, is strong. 4.2 here against Detroit, 5.4 against Dallas, 6.5 against Denver. These are some pretty tough rush defenses. He got 11.8 yards per carry against a stout Washington defensive line here. So I just think with the amount of volume he's going to see, obviously they don't really have a backup. This is not really a committee in Jacksonville. So with the amount of, attempts he's going to be seeing in this game, I like Travis Etienne here over 16.5 rush yards tonight against the Jets. I just think with the weather, he's probably going to get 17 plus carries in this game. Then the other prop I'm targeting here for the NFL Week 16 slate, it's going to be another rush yards prop. And I'm looking at Alvin Kamara over 64.5. So Kamara really had a nice game here against Atlanta where he had 21 carries for 91 rush yards, 4.3 yards per carry. Also had caught 2 targets for 13 yards here, but I like this 4.3 yards per carry from him. One of his best yards per carry days on the season. But if we're looking at this, Alvin Kamara hasn't had the greatest season. The Saints haven't really been able to get their pass offense going as much as they would have liked. But coming off a game where he had 21 carries for 91 rush yards, he just gets an absolute elite matchup this week. You take a look at it, full season, right? The Browns are giving up the Browns' second most yards per carry for a full season, 5.42 yards per carry. Overall rush yards, they're 6th in the NFL overall rush yards to running backs. But if we take this to the last 4 weeks, the Browns giving up 5.86 yards per carry. And Alvin Kamara got the best possible matchup for a running back this week. And then the weather for this game is supposed to be pretty bad as well. I mean, we're looking at 10 degrees here. I know all of the Midwest, a lot of the East Coast is supposed to get some pretty bad weather this week. So weather is going to be impacting a lot of these games here. But I just think with the amount of volume that he's probably going to see in this game, obviously, I guess both these teams are still in the playoff hunt. I don't think neither one of these teams are essentially out of the playoff hunt. Let's take a look at this, actually. I believe both these teams have a chance to get in. I mean, New Orleans has a pretty small chance. And where's Cleveland? Cleveland has a pretty small chance as well, I guess, playoff chances. But I don't think either one of these teams is, in fact, eliminated. Like, let's just take a look at this real quick, just to see what's at stake here. So Cleveland at 6-8 wins tiebreaker over Pittsburgh based on head-to-head win percentage. Pittsburgh's below them, I guess. But I mean, right here, 8-6. There's 4 games left in the season, 3 games left. I mean, I guess mathematically they're not out of this game yet. And then I don't think the Saints are out either. Yeah, they're 5-9. They got 5-9. I mean, it might be tough for them to get in, but they could, I guess, still win the division. They do have a strong chance to win the division. So they're obviously trying to win this game. Alvin Kamara, 64.5 rush yards with an elite matchup. I mean, look at running backs against the Browns. I mean, we just need, what do we need? 65 rush yards from Kamara. I mean, we seen Mostert get it in 8 carries. Pierce, Singletary, James Cook, both these backs for Buffalo cleared this over here. Mixon had 14 carries for 96 yards just the other day. Jeff Wilson, 17 carries for 119, and then J.K. Dobbins, 13 carries for 125 with a 9.6 yards per carry here. I just think it's massive potential here for Kamara in a week 16 matchup in Cleveland. Weather's supposed to be bad. Historically, teams run the ball a little bit more on the road. So, I mean, we're taking a look at this 6.2x. You know, I throw a little $15 in. That's 93. You know, I'll win 93 for my 15 with a 6.2x multiplier. So, you guys, highest multipliers in the industry on Thrive Fantasy. Go ahead and check out the link in the description below to sign up, or you can use promo code TUFF to sign up. 100% deposit match, along with these free first time user promos with the Najee Harris 0.5, along with the other promos, the Trevor Lawrence promo as well. And then we do also have that Christmas Day Nikola Jokic promo here at 0.5 total points. Again, massive Christmas Day slate here. Massive, absolutely massive Christmas Day slate. So a free prop here for Nikola Jokic. You know, mess around, pick the Jokic prop and another prop you feel confident in. Go ahead and get that 3.6x. The 3 out of 3 is 6.2, 4 to 4 is 11x, and then 5 out of 5, 20.5x your entry amount. Again, let me know in the comments what you guys feel about this. I'm trying to continue to make more Thrive Fantasy videos. A lot of you guys liked them. Previous video, let me know in the comments below. Drop a like on this video. All the links are in the description. Hit that subscribe button, and as always, let's cash.